Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. We are here today to begin with part 1 of the Age of Ruin saga. Now, back in the day, I used to do full walkthroughs for all the sagas, and I thought, you know what, we will restart that with the addition of showing the merge shops, and of course, boss drops for the latest event. So that is what we're going to do. If you want to begin the Age of Ruin saga, first of all, there are 2 quests you need to complete at Terminatemple, which is the map you can see me at the moment. They're pretty straightforward. It's just a case defeating the monsters and then talking to the particular NPCs thereafter. For this particular quest, you're just going to want to run up the stairs and then you'll find Shakas, who is literally lurking next to Jadzia. Don't speak to Jadzia, you don't really need to. Then head back to where you saw Warlock earlier and head to the right, that's where you can find Musa. And then once you spoke to Musa, head through the door. Maya shall be lurking in the next room. Once you've done that, you can go back to join Ashray, which is where part 1 of the saga truly does begin. Once you're here, we can begin on the quest. First of all, you just want to defeat these fish guys, nice and straightforward. Then you're going to want to grab 4 fisherman's tridents. There's a guy to the right, but if you go to the left, there's also a room with 2 of them. The drop rate's quite low, so definitely go to the room with 2. Then speak to the Sword Haven Doctor you can see there. Head all the way to the left, and you'll find Talus, who is lurking outside of the tavern. Once you've done that, head back, turn the quest in, and then we shall move on to Slimy Scavenger. Slimy Scavenger is, as you would expect, you just want to head onto the beach and defeat the eels. These drops are a lot more straightforward to get, and once you have 8 of those, that is yet another quest complete. For our next quest, you will not need to walk terribly far. Just go to the right a couple rooms and you will find 2 watery elementals. They're actually called stagnant water elementals, so again, you want to get 8 of those, and then there is a little scroll sticking out of the rock you can click on. Once you close it, you shall receive the quest item you've been looking for. Quite a lot of gold in these quests if you have some boosts on, so definitely worth doing if you're in the market for some gold. Head back to the room where there's 2 fishermen and beat up a load of those, and then head inside the tavern and you'll find Maya, yet again, who is lurking in here. So that will be your next quest complete, and we can move on. But in order to move on, you need to speak to Dr. Caesar, because Dr. Caesar will have the next set of quests. So yet again, we're heading back to these sharks, and once you've defeated 5 of the sharks, you will be done on that one. Again, a bit of a low drop rate, so that is just something to bear in mind. Also worth pinning the quests. I always seem to forget doing that, so definitely a top tip. Head down to the beach, beat up some more eels, and then you can talk to Dr. Ganks, who is on the left just here, and again will reward you that final quest item that we're after. So for our next quest, what you're going to want to do this time around is go to the right and defeat some more of those stagnant waters. And would you believe, after you've done that, you're heading all the way back to the left, because the ruins you need to click on will be back where we started. Okay, so again, we can turn in that quest, and this time we are heading back up onto the pontoon, where there is a giant duck that has spawned. You'll need to speak to the doctor first, and then head inside of the duck, where again, you'll be rewarded that quest item, and then you can begin your final boss quest. So folks, that is pretty much it for the quest. Obviously, if you stuck through it this whole time, congratulations, you've just completed this part of the Age of Ruin saga. However, now it is time to look at the all-important merge shop for some of the items you're able to get here. Sadly, in my opinion, the best item is for members only, but you do have a load of AC tag gear if you do want it. But as you can see, the Ashray Pyromancer is at the top. However, it is locked behind membership. It looks really, really cool. That is by far my favourite thing here, although you do have quite a nice blazing parrot. But again, that one, would you believe, is for members only, so that is a shame. The boss has a few drops, not very many. These 2 here that you can see are the free player drops, and then we'll whip up the 2 member items, which are basically just upgraded versions. Thank you everyone very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like. Make sure you subscribe, because I'll be putting all these into a playlist, so if you're behind, you can just whip on through the saga as it comes out.